Hey DOT community, this is another episode of the DOT Aftershow with Zalon and Bo. How we doing today, Bo?
I am stuffed like a turkey, Zalon. How are you?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is participating today in the holiday, and to others that may not be. Enjoy sale prices that just so happen to be like that because of the wonderful United States holiday. That's got to be a great benefit. All right. Anyway, um, so today's live stream, Bo, was I'm going to start it off with the first thing is there was no guest. So immediately first thing you
Yeah.
note, as soon as you get into the live stream today, it was like, what? Just Dom and Matt today? So it was a little bit different, definitely. But I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
they did have a lot. I'm gonna call it a slight technical issues in the beginning because Matt specifically,
Slight.
yeah, Matt specifically told us not to mention it, so I said slight technical difficulty.
No, now they know how we feel like. And it's like, oh, we're going live. Oh, the thing has crashed. Oh, crap.
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
is video not playing? I mean, it's
Oh yeah,
we just work through it.
yeah, we've had some pretty horrible things happen to us when it comes down to recording. Where if you spend a whole like a good say like an entire episode of the show, and then we find out that the whole thing got trashed, so we have to start all over again.
Yeah, I know.
So, but anyway,
So,
I'm gonna grab a couple freelands here. But while I'm doing that, I was gonna say, so with all that said, they decided to. Well, let's get to the. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's get to one of the great parts of the stream because I'm gonna jump out here real quick. We had a new Titan revealed today, and
that's
his
right.
name
Siegfried.
Siegfried. Yes, and compared to Ulrich, he
Yeah.
is who is from what Dom said, it's Ulrich's brother because he's a champion
Yeah.
human physical Titan. But the thing is, Siegfried is the good human physical Titan.
Yeah.
That's why he has like
So
the
he's the light side, or Ulrich is the dark
yes,
side.
yes, exactly, exactly. So, but a different style helmet. I like it. I like the gold mixed in with the silver. I think it's really cool that they are going to be releasing not reskins because again reskins according to the way people refer to it in Dawn of Titans is just a different looking Titan but the same kind of skills. So that's the second thing we're going to
Right.
get into with Siegfried here is the fact that he is not a again we're going to put air quotes around this one reskin because
No.
he actually has these wonderful stats. So let's go over this, Bo.
Insane.
Let's go over this.
Insane skills. This is insane.
Exactly. Because, all right, what's the number one complaint about human titans, Bo?
That they're squishy and nobody uses them because they're not good.
Well, why aren't they good though? I'm just asking. That is the most. That is the most more common complaint. But the reason that is the case is because the
The
skill.
reason is because they don't have enough health, armor, damage, or armor piercing.
Correct. And they also, with their skills, when it comes down to buffing troops, they buff three different types of troops. And for the most
Right.
part, that has always been a huge thumbs down for the human titans. And that's
Yeah, mostly.
yeah, because I mean, obviously, besides from the fact that a berserker titan is in the same case, they buff the troops if they're a Unak or a an Alethan or something or a what's it called buffing Goliaths. So when it comes down to that whole thing, with them buffing three different types of troops, it's never been in their benefit in the past. So this is the first time, just by completely jacking up the skills here, as we see the militia health 234% at max. Again, this is maxed out level
That's
10.
crazy.
110%
That's crazy.
archer's armor, 225 spearman damage, 225 archer damage. Like that right there makes me want to bring all three in and run them as a great team together. You know what I mean? All three. And
Right.
I've never had to
And-
want to do that
And
before.
there's lots of relics out there that also boost, one of the human troops. So you can put pile on top of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Now we did discuss.
I use militia a lot. I don't know why everybody complains about militia, because I use militia a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They're great for distracting panthers and for distracting grenadiers. And with these skills and these buffs,
Mm-hmm.
They might actually be able to kill a panther.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a militia kill a panther.
Well,
it's more like, hey, run over here and take the panther with you while my archer shoots the panther,
Exactly.
So,
well, we also did discuss this earlier, too, and the fact is that these skills aren't locked. From what we believe, again, this isn't something like we have them yet or anything else, but we believe these skills aren't locked as these skills are the only skills, and we believe there's just as a pool of skills just like any other human physical titan. So when it comes down to the... they could have 3 militia buffs, you know what I mean, or 3 archer buffs on there, or 2 spear, you know what I mean. That's what I believe, and Bo is on the same page with me. But we'll see when people start actually getting this titan. So, exactly.
Yeah, we'll see here tomorrow or the next day, because it won't be long before somebody finishes.
And posts,
pictures of their skills.
The bad guy. Let's just put it that way. So,
we'll just
you know who you are.
We'll see what bad guy's Titan looks like. So.
Yeah. But anyway, because we know he's going to be done tomorrow. But anyway, so unless he's out shopping, I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. But anyway, so also too with the with this Titan and everything else, there's also another. You mentioned Relics. That is another awesome thing about this event is, besides from having this unique style, skilled out Titan, we also have 2 brand new, completely different style of relic being released with this event as well. And they also look cool. So, I'll tell you, the Orb of Death and the Orb of Life. Now, it's interesting that the Orb of Death is green. I understand it deals, the first one is poison, and I'm wondering if that dictates... If the first skill of the item dictates what kind of relic it will be, you see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm thinking that the Orb of Death is going to be poison, and that the Orb of Life is going to be physical.
Well, yeah,
I think those are the relics. I don't think there's like a fire version.
Well, no. I understand that, but what I'm getting at is whatever the first skill of the relic is, it dictates what it is. You understand? It goes physical, earth, fire. You know what I mean? Poison, physical, right. Earth. So all I'm getting at is the first skill on this list for the Orb of Death is poison. You know what I mean? Right. Even though I would associate the Orb of Death name, you could put it in red. Right. That's what it's agreed.
Yeah. So the Orb of Death is like a Ladega or a Kamathi.
Yes.
Relic. Because it boosts Titan and troop damage. So if you're running Ladega or Kamathi with a bunch of Panthers, that is going to be the relic that you want. Because not only does it buff the Titan, it also buffs the troops at the same time, which is really awesome.
So, and it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting too, because also with that in mind, the physical is going to be, obviously it's resistance, earth is resistance, and then the other one on the other side, it's earth resistance, fire resistance. So no matter what, the 2 bottom skills are going to be the defensive skills, and then the top one is going to be where you actually have the offensive skill. So interesting layout, a different style design and how they're going about these relics, but being the fact that they buff Titan and Army makes a huge difference.
Yeah, and if you throw that 30% on top of the 225% spearman damage, now you're at 255% damage for your spearmen or your archers, or both of them, actually. That's the nice thing, is it buffs all of them. So
exactly,
having 3 different types of human troops with the skills that this Titan has, plus this relic that buffs all of them at the same time. Now
notice the max out resist is only 24% though. Sorry, Bo, but the max out resist is 24% on both skills. So it's not like it's really. Yeah. All I'm saying is, as you notice that a lot of the other relics that are 4-star, all maxed out, the percentages that they boost are a lot. bonus. As much as you may say, oh, well, 30% physical damage, I got stuff that, gives 40%, 50% physical damage. Well, that's great. But, that's only going to do either the troop or the Titan. You know what I mean? So being both, I could see how they wanted to lower the numbers. So.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. So that was a pretty, I just so you guys know, neither Zalon nor I had any idea that the new Titan and the new Relics were coming. We had no clue.
Mm-hmm.
We were just as surprised as...
You were saying, Bo?
They showed the Orb of Death, which is a poison boost, and I thought, okay, so now we still have the poison, meta, but now human troops and human Titans are back in it. Physical is back in it. So I think it's much more of a balancing than it is a shift, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is. I mean, it is a change of meta, definitely. Definitely a balancing, because I believe that human Titans have been left behind for a very long time. So.
Yeah, it seems like they have, so.
Yeah, I believe so. So this is nice, and I think it is something that I will be personally going for myself this weekend. But again, I'm saying that ahead of time, not even looking at how many souls and how long the event is. So I do have to make sure that I see how long it goes, because I am still going to be with family probably for the next day or so. But if I can get a good portion of Saturday and Sunday and Monday to do the event, I think I should be all right. So.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Same here.
Yeah. So if I can do that, I think I'll be doing all right. But yeah, so yeah, now that we went over some of the stuff that, oh my gosh, looks absolutely amazing for the new event that's coming up this weekend, we also had I just want to talk about the Drawn of Titans real quick. Fandral did a Thorg, not Skolnar. that was a situation where a lot of people were going back and forth either or, to the point even when Dom was convinced that it was Skolnar. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So Fandral is doing an excellent job on the Drawn of Titans. I think it's definitely a thing that hopefully continues. So.
Yeah, he does a good job on there. That's awesome.
Yeah. Also,
I also thought it was Skolnar.
Did you? Yeah. Well, I initially guessed Skolnar too, and then wrote Thorg later, but it doesn't matter because it's well after the fact. But all right. So what I have loaded up here next is we definitely want to show the 26-second trailer. Okay, I'm gonna run the trailer here, and we're gonna have that
Throne War trailer.
Yep. That was released.
Alert!
Yes.
Trailer.
Yeah, I know exactly. This was released in the stream, and is available separately on the Dawn of Titans channel to watch. But we're gonna play it again here because it's only 26 seconds.
All right.
We must band together and seize the thrones. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they always do a real good job on these trailer videos.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
All right, back to the game. So while we finish out, I'm just going to be popping back into the game here. I got to turn that down a little bit, though, because I had to make sure that everybody could hear the trailer's glory. But besides from that, Matt and Dom, of course, did still do their battles. And Dom lost one, and Matt lost everything. So it was not just a slight technical issue day for Matt, but it was also he couldn't bring home, and it's not bringing home the bacon today. It's bringing home the turkey. He couldn't do it.
Yeah,
couldn't bring home the turkey today. So
it was because he couldn't take any meteor strikes in.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I know. I noticed that too. Because I know they do that at the beginning every time, and sometimes some of the what do they call it? The
penalties.
Yeah, it's like the penalties for winning last time. They just it didn't. Some of them. Yeah, there was one that said he couldn't use Panthers on one of the most recent Titans that buffed poison, and that was bad.
Right.
But I mean, like most
most
of the time though, they're not that bad. Most of them have to deal with spells, But anyway, so also too that we do have confirmed on the Dev live stream that the new Throne Wars is only for Master and Legend leagues. So
Right.
that was
And so they gave you guys some heads up.
mm-hmm.
If you want to participate in the Throne War, you need to be in Master League or Legend League. So they're giving you some time to get there or find an alliance that's already there to join. Which
Mm-hmm.
I happen to know a couple.
Yeah.
Or three.
Or three,
If anybody's looking for a spot, Non-Toxic has some spots. Message myself or Zalon. We'll get you somewhere.
Oh, and real quick before we do any non-toxic stuff, because I do want to, if we want to go over anything non-toxic in the meantime, but one last thing, and there was some major shout-outs to me and you on the live stream today twice. So I do want to thank hashtag Terry and Matt and Dom. As much as they were ragging on Terry so much, she is an integral part of how everything gets done with me and Bo and this most recent play test and everything else. So thank you, Terry, and thank you, Donna Titan's team, for shouting us out. It was very nice of you guys.
Yep. Hashtag Team Terry.
Yes, of course. So, all right. So, Bo, you want to go over some of the non-toxic stuff?
Yeah, so Non-Toxic has two alliances in Legend, both the Non-Toxic Main Alliance and NT Rogue Squad. Zalon for Non-Toxic, myself, or Anthrax for Rogue Squad, and then we have NT Dragons is in Master. That would be Kivik, KVIK for NT Dragons. I know that all of us are probably going to be shooting pretty hard in this event. So if you're planning on finishing this event and you need a home for the event and possibly afterwards for the Throne War, shoot us a message in game. We'll get you in. That's all I got.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, that's how it is. I do want to let everybody else know that... all right. Sorry about that. So I will be, unfortunately, I'm up at my parents' house right now for the Thanksgiving holiday, and the internet isn't up here, is not really too stable for streaming, for live streaming. But if I can make some videos for the event in the meantime, tomorrow and Saturday, I will. So Bo and I still may make a video here the next day, or so, and see about, something for the event. But unfortunately, Bo's privileges are not totally intact either. So we're going to do what we can for the streaming, but besides from that, though, I'll be back on Sunday to be able to stream for the event, and pending on if the event goes into Monday, I will be able to stream on Monday as well. So don't fear, Donna Titans community. I will give you something to grind to. Trust me. But besides from that, though, hopefully we'll be able to get back to you guys sooner than later. So, all right, well, for all the non-toxic gamers, I am Zalon.
And I am Bo.
All right, and we will see you guys soon. And we are signing off.